see. You're slightly above expectations.
She's a freaking monster.
Those flames of hers were just like what Fairy's bro can do!
Fairy? Please tell me, who are you? Your techniques, crafts, they're so familiar, but I don't recognize any of them. How does that even make sense? Shard barriers, now!
You're wide open!
Just use the Grendel to...
You're the one who's wide open. Fifth form. Mist clear!
What?
Impressive.
Oh, please. That was child's play. Don't worry. I've taken care of everyone who was being controlled and left them in good hands.
Thank you for everything. You goddamn bag of bones! That's the way you want to play it, and I've got just the mode.
Oh no, not on my watch!
What the hell are these things?
Mirabelle!
Why are you here? I thought Marduk was putting all of its resources into the rocket launch.
Actually, I had to rush over here for a half-day business trip. Right now, the bracers and cops have got the hospital's entrance locked down.
Really? Thank goodness.
Sounds like the police and guild have things handled.
Then it's time to pull out. We've accomplished our objective and completed our analysis.
The replica!
How does that thing even work? What? It disappeared!
Did it collapse at a molecular level? No, it's something else.
The Sword Oni. Rather, the Sword Hermit. And Marduk Total Security Company. I want to thank you and Arkwright Solutions for contributing to my analysis.
We're all done here, so feel free to take a look around. Not that it'll matter. Catch you later, Arkwright. Don't worry. You'll get yours the next time we meet.
Wait! I'm not done talking to...
Hey, you guys okay?
It's the guild and the police! Did you guys manage to handle the monsters?
Yeah, no problems there. They suddenly got weaker as we made our way down.
Their white, pulsating aura disappeared. Did it have something to do with those replica orbments?
Yes, though the culprits ran off with them.
He's in a bad way. Somebody get me a stretcher!
Get on the line with the Edith Police Department, and make sure you talk to Inspector Daswani.
It's practically sunset. Didn't think we'd get into it right after we got here.
You came because Anchorville was flagged by our risk management AI, I presume. Mirabelle!
Fairy, Reset, everyone, good work today. To answer your question, yes, I convinced the general manager to send me here. Just to be clear, the threat level here is still unknown. That ain't changed.
Creeps me out how accurate that AI system of yours is.
But unknown? Didn't it designate Nimeth Island as Triple S?
Indeed. I've never seen such a designation before.
To be honest, it's the first time the system's told us unknown since it went operational. But something tells me we'll get a better answer if that old-timer sticks around.
Sorry, ladies. Once I get my results back from the dock, I gotta head out. Tonight. And you, Roaring Lion, it's been so long. I would have loved to catch up over drinks.
Haha, likewise. I hope we can make time for it at some point.
Thanks for everything earlier.
I got a pretty good idea who you are, but just to make sure, you are that sword hermit, aren't you?
I heard you've been helping out my wild, young, hidden disciple here and there, and that you've met my youngest disciple, Reen, as well. Yep, I'm the old geezer who founded the 8 Leaves, 1 Blade School, Yun Kavai. Oh, and just to be frank, I'm also the former chieftain of the Jaeger Corps, Ikaruga.
What? You can't mean Shizuna's...
The most powerful Eastern Jaeger Corps.
Is that how it is? I had a hunch you were connected, but not to this extent.
It's a pleasure to meet you youngsters, especially you, Mr. Problem Solver. My goodness, this is quite the feast you're treating me to, friends. Honestly has me feeling a bit guilty. But this shellfish really is delicious, don't you think? And pairing it with a chilled white wine, perfection.
What we're referring to is a technology from science fiction. One that most believe to be just that, fiction. And given that its capacity for harm is on the same level of a nuclear weapon, there is plenty of cause for concern. Scientists have spoken on its potential uses in the real world at academic conferences in the past. I believe they called them organic nanomachines.
You've realized something else, haven't you, Spriggan? Particularly about the most paradoxical phenomenon brought about by the White devices. A phenomenon incompatible with the very laws of our world's reality. One that even the roaring lion and I failed to foresee.
The way those guys teleport, it ain't orbital phase shifting tech. And they aren't using Eastern Dwenja or the Society's translocation tricks either. At a glance, you'd assume they were just moving too fast for us to see, but they weren't. No, it may have only been for a fraction of a second, but for that brief moment in time, Ix, the Vestiges, and the Executors no longer existed in this world. And that includes both the higher dimensions and subspaces, such as rifts in the Spirit Path.
Huh? Wait a minute. You're not seriously saying...
Given Mr. Arkwright's connections to said higher dimensions, I see no reason to question his assertion. Movement from one point in space-time to another that disregards the law of causality. In other words...
A space-time leap, no? Albeit done on an incredibly small scale.
Wait just a darn minute! This teleportation of theirs ignores the principle of mass conservation and the law of causality?
Well, with that, I think I'll be taking my leave. No doubt Shizuna will be pleased to hear your revelations, and I believe I came to learn something of my own as well.
What?
Hey, hold on a sec.
Oh, you scoundrel. You only came to Anchorville to watch Van come to that very conclusion, didn't you?
What?
Is that why you helped us in the hospital?
I get it now. Gotta say, that was pretty calculating of you, old-timer. Though seeing as you're Shizuna's master and all, I can't say I'm surprised.
The bit about getting a physical wasn't a lie, at least. And neither was the part about wanting to say my final farewell to the Roaring Lion. I'm glad it gave me the chance to meet you all. In any event, allow me to thank you, Spriggan. I feel much more sure in which decisions I'd like to make in the future. Know that the malice crawling through this land has not disappeared. But if we support each other, we will endure. And if we endure, we are certain to meet again. Though as for when, I cannot say. I wish you well, Beauregard. Give Dominique my regards, Chloe.
I'll be sure to. As soon as I can get in touch with her, that is.
Stay safe, friend. I know you're only acting with our future in mind. Before you leave, though, I've got one final question for you. Where are you headed?
East. A place you and your disciples are bound to as well.
Yo, Van. Heard things went to hell pretty fast, huh?
We just got to Anchorville, in case you're wondering. We're out eating by the riverside right now.
Cool. Then maybe I'll have a beer while we're...
We've got work to do too, Jack. No alcohol.
Hello, Mr. Arkwright.
The professor had an empty slot to fill. Wouldn't take no for an answer either. Shit, though. Through Divine Blades, martial artists repping all three great schools, a trio of dominions, and Yin herself? Talk about a full house.
I heard Harwood crawled out of his hole too. A bit overkill on his part, maybe. Which reminds me, kudos to you for managing to outsmart him. I'd also like to volunteer my thoughts on the newest model of... Actually, scratch that. Wouldn't want to spoil anybody now, would we?
Well, unlike the professor and Lil Missy, I've got no interest in flapping my gums. So let's get this kill fest on the road already. Hell, I'd be game to take you all on at once.
Now, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This all has to stay within the bounds of the game, remember? I'll join the production too, but not as a cast member. With the Demon Lord's castle as our backdrop, I can up the thrill factor far better as a stagehand.
No one ever tell you that less is more?
Don't be such a sourpuss. Now then, ladies and gentlemen, gather round. Deep in the demonic castle lost to the mad professor's clutches, a ferocious Lugaru obstructs its 7th domain. With undead legion in tow, he draws near, poised to devour all. What fate will befall our intrepid heroes now?
So be it. I'll take this opportunity to give you your just desserts for that illusory coup, Walter.
Ha! Come try it, Jin. Once I'm done chowing down, there won't be a scrap left of you.
Well, there's a buzzkill. Seems that was just enough to net you the win. I was hoping to squeeze a little more fun out, but we'll just have to leave it at that for now.
Bah. No matter how real it feels, this place ain't no death trap. Just a watered-down sham of one.
Always scrambling to come out on top. How's this, then? Tomorrow is the last effective day of the bilateral non-intervention pact between the Society and the Presidential Office. So as far as that goes, I don't plan on making any moves in particular.
Little side note, I'm as off the leash and left to my own devices as Lucrezia is. So a few of you just might end up clashing against me someplace or another. Best be ready to go all the way when the big moment arrives.
All told, the professor seems to be losing sleep toiling around the clock backstage. So keep the codger company tomorrow, won't you? Provided it doesn't interfere with things front stage.
Catch you later. We'll brawl till we drop in the real world next time.
Guardians vanquished. Grim Garden, 7th domain. Liberation secured.
I can't believe you'd have the audacity to propose such a thing, Gerhard. Were you not satisfied by all the orbital tanks you've made? Or the new line of heavy tanks you're already developing?
You've no grounds to criticize me for that, Russell. Or are you going to claim you weren't the first one to militarize airships? What's more, I'm told you're working with the Foundation on your own radical new airship design. Not that I expect it to amount to much.
Professor Russell, Professor Schmidt, please let us get back to the matter at hand. I'm sure both your countries have their reasons, but this is neither the time nor the place for such things.
Agreed. It's important that we discuss these matters from a place of understanding, or rather from a place of wisdom. Otherwise, we risk finding ourselves at the mercy of an increasingly tempestuous world.
Yes, we mustn't lose sight of the most important thing here. Humanity as a whole. Just as the stars shift about the heavens, so too do the hearts of men. The foundation we sit upon will always remain the same.
Ah, yes, you're both right. No matter how much technology may evolve, we must never forget that its ultimate goal is in service to humanity.
On that, at least, we agree. However, the technological singularity will arrive before long. Though it's not ready for practical application just yet, orbital computation is clearly one of the fastest developing fields in technology right now.
On top of that, networking technology will undoubtedly begin to connect cities and even the entire continent. When that happens, it will change not only society, but how people live. All the more reason we need to be clear on the purpose behind our work.
I agree. I'm sure there will come a time when we'll have to ask ourselves all over again. What is man?
An important question. Not only from a philosophical perspective, but also from a socio-political one. I suggest we revisit the topic this afternoon.
What utter foolishness! Why can't you see that shackling yourselves to such tepid ideas will only hinder true progress? The singularity. We've no need to sit here wringing our hands over it. What we should be doing is hastening its arrival. The artificial intelligence born from such potential could easily evolve on its own to reach a level of knowledge on par with the goddess. And if we humans are swallowed up by it, that simply means we were never worthy in the first place, now doesn't it?
What are you saying? How dare you?
You certainly have some interesting insights. Just who are you?
Fine then. Continue your pointless discussion. Talk all you like. Everything will play out just as Professor Epstein intended. Until you realize that, you'll just be going around in circles.
Never knew I could move like that. I can aim even higher.
I think he's figured some things out. Really, just how much more is he going to grow? I'd say he's one step closer to finishing your little assignment, wouldn't you?
It would be a problem if he wasn't. I expect great things from you, Aaron. And when that which lurks in the shadows comes to light, I hope you'll overcome your fate.
Michelle, hold on!
Ron! Are you all right? You're not hurt, are you?
I'm fine, see? Not a single scratch on me.
Thank goodness. I fulfilled my promise then. You remember it, right? You're always protecting everyone. So one day, I'll be the one who protects you.
Of course I remember. Save your strength, Michelle. Help will arrive at any moment. Hey, over here! I need a medic now!
Ron, your arms are so warm when you hold me like this. My fear just melts away.
And with that, the case is closed.
Seriously, Mom? He doesn't need to keep an eye on me. She makes it sound like you're my babysitter. I mean, you're not wrong. To be honest, I didn't think I'd be sticking around for so long. Oh, please. Don't act like you're not secretly stoked that you're friends with a movie star. How nice! You're being honest for a change. But look, the reason I'm here now, the reason I'm who I am today, it's thanks to you. I've never really teamed up with anyone as Grimcat before, and honestly, you guys are why it's going so well. Likewise. Even if my whole family has somehow gotten involved. Here's to our continuing partnership, Van.
Van, what is it? You're just imagining it. Don't come in!
Don't!
I told you not to come in. No, it's my fault for not saying anything. But how am I supposed to tell anyone that I've suddenly become a girl? If I had to put it into numbers, normally my body only displays about 10% female characteristics. But right now, I think I'm closer to 60%. Right. Thanks, Van. What's going on? Today, he's even more. No matter what form I take, who I choose to be, I'm still me. And that's thanks to everyone I've met. So, thank you. Van. Yeah, I'll make sure to ask them next time. Especially since you can be indelicate with these kinds of things sometimes. Kind of a waste to go back, huh? I'll keep my reasons for feeling that way to myself. At least for now.